the acidic pH about 3 to 5 range वाला जो होता है of these substances and presence of fatty acids and hydrolytic enzymes like lysozyme, they will inhibit the growth of most microorganisms. Lysozyme is a important enzyme which is secreted in the host body, which brings about the uh, uh, or which lysozyme, lyso means lysis, विच ब्रिंग्स अबाउट जो भी कुछ भी पैथोजन बॉडी के अंदर एंटर होगा तो उसको ब्रेक ओपन करने का या उसको किल करने का काम जो है वो ये एंजाइम करता है, दैट इज़ द लाइसोजाइम. सो द एसिडिक पीएच ऑफ 3 to 5 रेंज of these substances and the presence of fatty acids and hydrolytic enzymes like lysozyme, they inhibit or they stop the growth of most microorganisms. The respiratory and gastrointestinal tracts are lined with the mucous membranes which will entrap the foreign microorganism. As already I have told you that the mucous membranes, mucous cells start secreting mucus, which is a sticky substance, and this sticky substance is responsible to trap any foreign microorganism which has entered through the respiratory tract or through the gastrointestinal or digestive tract. Respiratory tract is also covered by cilia. So inside our nostrils or nose, we will see that there are small hair-like hairs present, which are acting as the cilia, or there are hair-like projections of the epithelial cell membrane. So the continuous beating of this cilia or the hairs inside the nasal chamber, it works in draining off or in giving off or avoiding the entry of further any microorganism through this nasal or respiratory tract. So the respiratory and gastrointestinal tracts are lined mucous membranes which entraps the foreign microorganism. Respiratory tract is also covered by cilia, hair-like projections of the epithelial cell membrane. The heating of the beating, it should be beating. Student, just make a correction, beating. It is not hitting, it is beating. The beating of this cilia, it sweeps or drains off such mucus entrapped microorganisms from these tracts. Then tears or lacrimal fluid from the lacrimal glands, they also protect the eyes from microorganisms. Then second type is the chemical mediators. First we have studied the physical barrier, then second is the chemical mediators. Most of these chemicals are antimicrobial peptide and proteins. They include the complement proteins. Then there are some chemical mediators, some chemical substances which are present in the host body or which are secreted in the human being's body, so which work and which play an important role in killing or destroying the foreign particle which has entered into the body. And these chemical mediators, they are in the form of the antimicrobial peptide and proteins. So actually they are in the form of protein substances. They include the complement proteins. जैसे मैंने आपको बताया कि complement set of proteins, यानी हम लोग बोलेंगे कि ऐसा 30 नंबर के प्रोटीन्स, 30 number of proteins, they are grouped together to form the complement system. So this complement system also work as the immune cells, or it participates in defending the microbes which has entered, or the pathogens which has entered into the host body. सो द कॉम्प्लीमेंट प्रोटीन्स या फिर कभी कभी साइटोकाइंस भी काम करते हैं अलॉन्ग विद दी एंटीबॉडीज़. जैसे मैंने बताया कि बॉडी के अंदर, होस्ट के बॉडी के अंदर में कुछ इम्यून सेल्स होते हैं जिनको हम लोग बोलते हैं एंटीबॉडीज़. जैसे कि फॉर एग्जांपल इम्यून सेल्स डेंड्राइटिक सेल्स होते हैं, मास्ट सेल्स होते हैं, या फिर कुछ मैक्रोफेजेस होते हैं, या फिर हम लोग बोलेंगे कि कुछ एंटीबॉडीज़ जो होते हैं टी सेल्स या बी सेल्स के फॉर्म में होते हैं. तो ये सब जो एंटीबॉडीज़ प्रेजेंट होते हैं, तो दे कैन वर्क अलॉन्ग विद द, दे कंबाइंड फर्स्ट विद द प्रोटीन्स which may be in the form of complement system or the cytokines and the interleukins, which play an important role to get binded with the antibodies, and then the along the set of proteins along, or the proteins लो मॉलिकुलर वेट प्रोटीन जैसे कि साइटोकाइन या कभी कभी कॉम्प्लीमेंट सेट जो है, ये ऐसे टाइप के प्रोटीन जो है वो एंटीबॉडी के साथ में अटैच होके फिर वो उस पैथोजन को किल करने का काम करता है. कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि वो पैथोजन को कंट्रोल में लाने के लिए टी सेल्स या बी सेल्स ही काफ़ी नहीं होते, उसको कुछ और सपोर्टिव केमिकल्स की ज़रूरत होती है, और ये केमिकल जो है दे आर इन द फॉर्म ऑफ कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री सेट ऑफ प्रोटीन्स या इन द फॉर्म ऑफ द साइटोकाइंस. सो द साइटोकाइंस, द कॉम्प्लीमेंट प्रोटीन्स, the interferons, then some chemokines and many others, they work as the chemical mediators. So these chemical mediators will get binded with the antibodies or the immune cells in the host body, and then they are ready to fight against any sort of the antigens or foreign particles which has entered into the human body. So one of them which we are going to study is the complement system. Now complement system, as I have already told you, that it consists of roughly 30 number of proteins in the blood plasma that function together to fight against any infection. These proteins circulate in an inactive state, but this complement set of protein, they are present in an inactive state. So first they are made active. So these proteins circulate in an inactive state and are activated by substances which are present on the surface membrane of many microbes. So many microbes, जैसे जो बहुत सारे पैथोजेंस जिनको हम लोग एंटीजेंस बोल रहे हैं, फॉरेन बॉडीज़ बोल रहे हैं, तो इनकी एक्सटर्नल सरफेस पे, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल अगर हम लोग लेते हैं बैक्टीरिया या वायरस, तो इनके एक्सटर्नल सरफेस पे कुछ सिक्रीशन सिक्रिट होते हैं जिनको हम लोग बोलते हैं एंडोटॉक्सिन्स. तो ये एंडोटॉक्सिन जो है, इन एंडोटॉक्सिन जो है वो होस्ट की बॉडी में ये पैथोजेंस एंटर होते हैं, तो ये एंडोटॉक्सिन जो प्रेजेंट है पैथोजेंस के एक्सटर्नल मेम्ब्रेन पे या एक्सटर्नल सरफेस पे, ये डिटेक्ट करता है कि कौन से टाइप का प्रोटीन या कौन से टाइप का इम्यून सेल जो है होस्ट की बॉडी में वो उसके साथ बाइंड होगा. तो उसके अनुसार ये एंडोटॉक्सिन सिक्रेट होता है और वो उस पर्टिकुलर टाइप के प्रोटीन को बराबर स्टिमुलेट करता है, और वो प्रोटीन जो है वो एंटीबॉडीज़ के साथ कंबाइन होके इन पैथोजेंस को या एंटीजेंस को किल करने का काम कर सकते हैं. सो after the proteins, these proteins actually they are present in an inactive state, but they are activated by substances which are present on the surface of the microbes or the pathogens. Activation results in a chain of biochemical reactions leading to lysis. और एक्टिवेशन से क्या होता है कि these कुछ चेंजेस होते हैं, माइक्रोबियल चेंजेस, बायोकेमिकल रिएक्शंस होते हैं, that it leads to lysis, that is break open of the or bursting open of the invading cells. जो कुछ भी माइक्रोब्स या पैथोजेंस एंटर हुए हैं उनको बर्स्ट ओपन करने का या उनको ब्रेक डाउन करने का फ्रैगमेंट्स में या छोटे पार्टिकल्स में, इसका काम जो है वो हम लोग बोलेंगे कि ये कॉम्प्लीमेंट सेट ऑफ प्रोटीन्स या प्रोटीन्स लो मॉलिकुलर वेट प्रोटीन जैसे कि साइटोकाइंस ये करते हैं. सो द कॉम्प्लीमेंट सिस्टम ऑल्सो फंक्शंस इन इन्फ्लामेशन. It also plays an important role in the acquired immune system. Then, second is the cytokines. Now, what are cytokines? These are low molecular weight soluble proteins, or they are the glycoproteins, which are released by a cell population which acts as an intercellular mediator. Cytokines, they are required for controlling the regulation of the immune system of both innate as well as acquired immune responses. Then the third is C1, that is the interferons. Again, these are also proteins that provide the innate defense against viral infections. Virus infected body cells, they secrete the interferons. So the virus infected वायरस, अगर कोई माइक्रोब जो है या पैथोजन जो है वो वायरस के फॉर्म में है और वो बॉडी ह्यूमन बॉडी के अंदर में जब एंटर होता है, सो दिस वायरस इन्फेक्टेड बॉडी सेल्स दे विल फर्स्ट सिक्रीट द इंटरफेरॉन्स including the nearby uninfected cells to produce the substances that inhibit the viral reproduction. तो ये वायरल्स infected body cell जो है they will start secreting the interferons, and these interferons which are secreted, they will induce the nearby uninfected cells to produce some substances so that they will stop the further viral reproduction or viral growth. In this way, interferons limit the cell-to-cell spread of viruses in the body, helping control viral infections such as colds and influenza. Some white blood cells, they secrete different type of interferon. Sometimes there are interferons also, which are again the some proteins which helps to activate the macrophages. So some interferons, they are playing an important role to activate the macrophages. So interferons in the host body, they get activated and they will activate the macrophage or the macrophages which are present in the host body, and thereby they will bring about the phagocytic activity. Thereby this interferon along with the macrophages will come in contact with the foreign particles or the pathogens or microbes, and they will bring about the complete congestion or ingestion of that pathogen by the macrophage, and this process is called as the phagocytosis. So, and the cell is also called as the phagocytic cell. So some white blood cells, they will secrete different type of interferon that will help to activate the macrophages, enhancing their phagocytic ability. Pharmaceutical companies now producing these interferons by recombinant DNA technology for treating certain viral infections such as the hepatitis C. Then the next is the cellular defenses. Pathogens that intake their entry into the body are detected by phagocytic white blood cells or leukocytes. So the pathogens that make their entry into the host body, they are detected by some phagocytic cells which are the WBCs or the leukocytes. So these WBCs also, we know that they are the most important one. The B cells and the T cells, or the WBCs, two types, B cells and T cells, they are playing an important role, or they act as the antibodies, and they are ready to fight or kill any sort of the foreign particle which has entered into the body. So the interferons, they are the proteins that provide the innate defense against viral infections. Virus infected body cells, they secrete the interferons, including nearby unaffected cells, to produce the substances that inhibit or that stop the viral reproduction. In this way, interferons limit or brings about the limit to the in the cell to cell spread of viruses in the body, helping control the viral infections such as colds and influenza. Some white blood cells secrete different types of interferons that will help to activate the macrophages, enhancing or making their phagocytic ability. Pharmaceutical companies now producing these interferons by recombinant DNA technology for treating certain viral infections such as the hepatitis C. Then the next is the cellular defenses. Pathogen that make their entry into the body are detected by phagocytic or white blood cells or leukocytes. These cells recognize microbes using receptors that are called as the toll-like receptors, TLR. So these cells, that is the white blood cells, they are able to recognize the microbes or the pathogens by using some receptors. These T cells, they have some sites on the external surface which are called as receptor sites, or they are the toll-like receptors, so that these receptors